So here is the 4 Max Scout all finished up, and really the only thing I customized were the scales. And this is a knife that I've been wanting to create some G-Carta scales. I just didn't have a big enough piece of the material, but I landed upon these Starry Night scales, and I thought they would be perfect. Not only did I think it was going to look good on it, the sizes of the pieces were just thick enough and just big enough to fit this big handled knife into the material. So really happy with that. And that's pretty much it. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Since I did bevel the outer edges, as you guys can see there, for better comfort. One thing I did do with the scales is I left them just a little bit bigger, and I've done this on a knife. I can't remember which one I did it on, but I left it a little bit bigger, but I also slightly beveled the underside of the scale, which gives it a pretty cool look to it once it's all assembled, which I will show you guys that once it is assembled. So let's do just that and see what it looks like. So here it is all assembled. I'm really happy with it. Still got some oil on it, but I made sure to keep the scales nice and thick since this is a big chunky knife and I want it to feel really solid. Here is the pocket clip side. And as always, let me know down below what you guys think of how this thing turned out. The scales were slightly off, so the pattern doesn't exactly match on the side or the top view, but in the center it's almost there, which I'm really happy with. Same with the bottom section. But that's one of the hard things to do, is to get the scales perfect, identical on each side, but it's pretty close. And one thing I didn't add on the scales were the jimping area on the scale. But let's open this thing up. I can show you what I'm talking about. But with enough pressure, you can still feel and get your thumb or the skin of your thumb in those jimping areas. So it still works beautifully. It's just, it gives the knife a nice clean look to it, but you still get that tactical feel, if you will. Here it is opened up. Those colors are just really nice. They do pop since they do have that that dark blue around it. And then I wanted to show you guys the beveled edge on the inner side of the scales. As you guys can see right there, it does get beveled. So you can see that it is raised slightly right here. I'll show you guys like this. There we go. Slightly raised, and then you have that slightly beveled on the inside, and then that larger bevel on the outside. But I think it gives it a unique look. It's just something that I've always wanted to try, and I remember the first time I tried it, I really liked it. So really happy with it. Big, chunky 4 Max Scout. Love this knife. My favorite knife by Cold Steel is the 8010, but this is my second favorite just because it's just so versatile in the camping outdoor world. So it's very hard use. And just so you guys know, I did create these scales to put them up on the site to sell them. So if you guys are interested, they are up on the website if you guys want to pick these up. But really pleased with it. Function is still very good. And as you guys know, Cold Steel likes to bite. But there it is. There is the Cold Steel 4 Max Scout with the Starry Night G-Carta scales. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.